All right, some stocks on watch for Monday and really just for the upcoming week. Now, keep in mind, all of this is contingent upon wait and see first thing Monday morning, because who knows with the macro news out there what's going to happen, if the market's going to gap down or up, which could change everything. So it's all kind of contingent upon the whole Russia-Ukraine deal. And it's important to know that if you're a trader, right? You don't just log in and start taking things without knowing that there could be news. And we'll know it on Monday morning because there'll either be a gap up or down or a fairly flat open, depending. I haven't really been following the news this weekend, so I'll check it out on Monday morning. But having said all that, and I apologize for my voice, SMSI, these are 15-minute candles here. Just to show you, so you can see the big rally here that it had, about a week ago, and I put red lines, as you can see, at the opening highs each subsequent day after the big rally. And you'll notice it never did on this day, didn't break its early high, this day, same thing, and so on. And this right here is Friday. You still don't have, this is Friday in this area, you still don't have a break of its early high. It's actually a good setup, and it's starting to, on a 15-minute basis, starting to put in higher lows, right? There was the low a couple days ago, there was the low on Thursday, and there's the low on Friday. So this one is poised to make a move higher. I prefer, as it says here, I prefer an afternoon break. I'd like a long intraday base like this, and then in the last couple hours, a high of day break. Those are the most powerful ones in this particular scenario. So there's one that I have on watch. Let's go to the next one here. NWBO on bounce watch after this big move and about a 3-day pullback into the 8-day moving average. Very clean setup for a possible bounce on Monday. RIG, I've used weekly candles, RIG here. And it actually looks like it's poised for a breakdown. But I think I'm in the camp that says we're going to get a bounce first, okay? Because this is such long-time support. Going way back on RIG that I don't believe that this push down is just going to tank. But again, probably depends on the overall market. I'm looking for a bounce on RIG on Monday or sometime this week. Having it on a chart will give me an opportunity to catch one if it gives the proper setup. SQM, a very big move here from the 26 something area all the way to over 36 in about a week, and now you've got a clean orderly pullback. Into the this purple line is the 200-day. This other line's the 20-day, the red line there, and you kind of have a hammer or a bottoming tail there. So I like the action in this one for a possible move higher this coming week. OXGN. I've also used 15-minute candles, like I did on the what other chart was that? SMSI, I believe. Same deal. OXGN. You had the gap up, and it hasn't broken its early high the day of the gap up, the next day, and also Friday, but you are starting to find support around $4. So same scenario. OXGN goes on bounce watch. ABIO. If you were trading, I guess this was Wednesday, this thing got a really big volume push and then gapped up on Thursday and a more narrow day on Friday. This one deserves to be on everyone's list and on a chart for an intraday possible trade. I'd like to see this come back down to the 8-day, but either way, I think this one is poised. If you get a narrow range and, like I said just before, an afternoon high of day break, you could get a nice percentage gain on ABIO, and it all has to do with having it on a chart so you don't end up chasing. You'll see it as it's heading to the high of the day and be able to be the first group in if that happens. If not, I won't trade it. And JASO, big volume push on Friday. Actually great relative strength on Friday to the market, and up over these last week's high. This one could get a move higher. If it does, I would keep an eye on all the solars. And lastly, and I have other stocks, but this is my watch list. I'm starting with GILD. Former resistance here around the 75 area, was resistance for quite a while. Finally broke through, and now a couple-day push down, maybe just because of the market, into former resistance and the 100-day. So this area could become support. So I also have GILD on bounce watch. And we'll talk to you this week, follow up on some of these.